Hope lives always. One year, while serving here at the church, I organized what I called a nativity night, where different people from the church, if they wanted, could bring any nativity sets that they had at home. Maybe they had a story behind them. Maybe they got them in another country. And we displayed all of them on tables that surrounded a big room in our church. So you could just walk through and see all of these different images of the nativity. It was really exciting, and I was there as people were setting them up. And there was one woman from our church setting hers up. And I noticed that as she was putting the figurine for the baby Jesus into the manger, I noticed that that baby Jesus figurine was broken. And I said to her, well, what happened? I was a little afraid that maybe I somehow contributed to this thing breaking when she was bringing all of these things to the church. And she says, what do you mean what happened? And I said, well, he's broken. And she said, well, that's how I bought it. And I was a little confused. I said, well, what do you mean that's how you bought it? She says, well, I saw this in the store, and I saw that it was broken. And I knew that somebody probably wouldn't buy that. But it didn't change for me what this meant just because it was broken. And I thought it would be good to bring it to my house. The fact that this thing is broken is the reason that she bought it. She may not have bought it had it not been broken. And that's the same reason that somebody else wouldn't have bought it at all, because it was broken. There is a parable here, a reality, a symbolic meaning to this story that I cannot help but see. I cannot help but recognize that that same figurine, that person that figurine is supposed to represent, is special because he was willing to be broken. That's the part of who he is that brings us the greatest amount of hope. It's not in the unblemished parts, but in the broken parts for our sake. Because hope lives always.